You're watching Let's Chat.
Our next guest this morning has been on Larry King Live, Oprah, Jimmy Kimmel, The Tonight Show, and a lot more, and he's blown all of them away. Let me introduce you to world-class, and I mean world-class, magician and illusionist, Criss Angel. Criss, good morning.
Hey, Chip, thanks so much for having me on.
Man, you are getting ready to kick off another residency out at Planet Hollywood in Las Vegas. And when you do something, you don't do it unless it's over the top, mind-blowingly well. And this is called AMYSTIKA. Tell us a little bit about this.
Well, it's a show unlike anything the world of entertainment has ever seen, even in Las Vegas, the entertainment capital of the world. We're talking about an immersive experience that has a tornado that literally is within the people in the theater, a blizzard that you can't even see your hands because it's such a snowfall, a guy on fire, the most stimulating visual effects that the world has ever seen. And it's all done basically with Franco Dragon, my partner in crime with this, who created the whole look and feel of Cirque du Soleil. His two shows, which are the biggest Cirque shows in their portfolio, are O and Mystère. He did Celine Dion, A New Day, the first residency show. And of course, with my success with Mind Freak and my Broadway show, Raw, we collaborated together during COVID, and we created basically what would be the next Cirque du Soleil show. It is unlike anything we've ever seen, and we are just so ecstatic about the reviews, people just calling it a masterpiece, people just 5 stars, the public just going crazy for it because they've never had this type of experience. So you get Mind Freak at Planet Hollywood at 7. Following that show, I then do AMYSTIKA. I'll be in the show for a limited run, and on top of it, because I want to show people we really appreciate them supporting me for so long in Vegas, I'm doing a free meet and greet for every single person that comes to see AMYSTIKA after the show. So it's a lot of fun. Love meeting people, love their smiles, their responses. And when they're in the middle of this immersive world, it's just priceless for us who created it.
It is a great way for kids of all ages, whether you're 8 or 80, to let yourself be thoroughly, and as you mentioned, immersively entertained. World records, this guy holds a bunch of them. World's longest time submerged underwater. Fastest time ever to escape from a straitjacket. Longest body suspension at more than 5.5 hours. How do you keep challenging yourself and coming up with new ways to take an already incredible act even higher?
Well, it's just passion, right? We're all blessed to be on this earth. We don't know how many moments we are going to be here. We don't know our last moment. So we got to make the most out of every moment that we have. And, with COVID, which devastated so many lives, lost so many people, I and Franco just really wanted to do something that would show the challenges that we all have in our lives, and we wanted to give hope and put love in the world and show that there's light at the end of the tunnel, because I'm not special. I never went to college, barely got through high school, and I just work really hard. I put the sweat equity in, and I want to maximize every moment, and I want to basically inspire people.
If you had to summarize your style of magic and illusions, how would you do it?
Well, I'm a general practitioner, so I know a little bit about everything, but I have a 60,000 square foot studio, which is unprecedented. And we're able to create things in the studio that have never been seen before. So for me, it's really about just, being an artist and using all my tools in my toolbox to connect to people emotionally. Because when you do that, that's the purest form of magic, the magic of emotion.
Speaking of things emotional, I did want to ask you about your son, Johnny. You and I have something in common, even though you don't know about it. We have both been afflicted by childhood cancer. Your son, leukemia. How's he doing?
He's doing fantastic. He battled cancer for over 6 years. He's 8 years old now. We just rang the remission bell, and thank God he's doing fantastic. Thank you for asking.
As good as you are at magic, I bet you couldn't stop those tears from coming out of your eyes when he rang that bell.
No, I'm an emotional person, and I think that's what we brought into AMYSTIKA. And I think with my son, he has changed my life both as an artist and as a dad.
Very good. We're going to leave it there. Criss Angel, tell us how we get tickets to your great shows out in Las Vegas.
Really simple. Just go to chrisangel.com, look up AMYSTIKA, or you can go to Ticketmaster and get Criss Angel AMYSTIKA tickets or mine free tickets, or see both. We have a special and a free meet and greet right after AMYSTIKA with me. I hope to see you all there. Planet Hollywood.
I hope you'll see me there. One of the coolest guys you'll ever meet, Criss Angel. Criss, thank you so much.
Thank
We'll
you.
be back with more after this.